Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincey.
And you're the host, Justin.
I had a mini heart attack because I didn't think the mics were plugged in.
I prepped today. Don't worry.
I had a mini, moment where I was like, I'm going to go say something and they're not going to be on. So I was staring at the lights like, those are on. Those are on. Those are on.
Am I colorblind? Am I blind?
Yeah, so welcome to the Mugs Podcast.
Yes. Today we are drinking just random nonsense. Well, you're drinking random nonsense. I'm drinking just a cola because it's been a long week. I said I would do some homework, and I didn't even do the homework.
Yeah, I had a feeling you
didn't.
So that means you have two homeworks now.
That's fine.
So you need to watch Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Okay.
And I do believe you can find it on Prime, so you watch her second feature, which I haven't watched, but I'll make sure I do my homework. Hopefully that didn't pick up.
I did. But it's sorry. It's still warm in here, so we had to open up the window. But it's cold outside, so cold is coming in.
So yeah, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and Elvira's Haunted Hills.
Okay.
It's a boob joke.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the Victor Allen's Coffee X-Caf Energy Latte, a tasty boost of energy, 120 milligrams per can, tiny little can, of caramel, natural flavored with other natural flavors.
Let me see it.
So the tab bent and broke off.
Yeah, I had to hold it down while he jammed a pen into it.
Yeah, we could not get it to open.
Yeah, this thing looks like it's hyper packaged anyway, so I don't think it would have busted either way. It's got a lot of very interesting ingredients in it.
How much human hair is in it?
One,
okay.
Which is the legal allowed value.
One I can handle.
Yeah, two is the most a Reese's peanut butter cup can have. Same thing for rat feces.
Okay.
I wish I was joking.
I wish you were too.
I mean, that's what gives the Reese's peanut butter cup an extra bite. So this is spooky month.
That it is. Let's see how this tastes before we get it named.
Yeah, go ahead and give your taste. I'm having a Dr. Pepper cherry, so everybody knows how that tastes. If you don't know how that tastes, I'm sorry.
Basic caramel coffee. I mean, it's got that slight metallic from the can.
Okay.
Smells alright. Not bad for $1.20.
Yeah, it was $1.20. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for $1.20 for a cup of 120 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah, I mean, it's a penny per milligram of caffeine.
Yeah, it is.
That's not bad. That's a pretty good going rate.
Yeah. So I'm all dressed up here with my Loch Ness monster cardigan.
Yeah, I'm
good
not.
Old Nessie.
Good old Nessie. But as for me, I don't really celebrate Halloween in that fashion. I mean, I've got my Joker, take your heart thing, but I don't celebrate it like you guys do. I want to.
It's biased.
Yeah.
So Halloween's fun.
Halloween is fun. It's the only holiday I enjoy.
I'm a big Christmas person.
Neutral. Very neutral. The only reason why is because I've had the music ingrained in my skull, so it doesn't feel good.
There's certain songs I won't listen to.
Oh, Mariah Carey?
Won't listen to Mariah Carey.
That one's been embedded in my mind, and I can't let it go.
I try to avoid Last Christmas. But I also made my own Christmas playlist.
As you do for Halloween as well.
Yeah, Lauren actually does a Halloween playlist. We're over 106 songs now, including 2 Elvira hits.
Oh,
yeah.
She's like a triple threat, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. My Christmas playlist is probably only like in the 30s or something like that. But it's like obscure, weird things, or some not so obscure. But like I have like the Arkham Origins version of Carol of the Bells. That's the other problem. My Christmas list has like 3 versions of Carol of the Bells because it's my favorite Christmas song. So
I don't really have now thinking about it, I really don't have I mean, if I had to choose a favorite,
Toad's version of Mariah Carey's Christmas song.
No. It would probably be the 1995 Rise of the Triads MIDI version of
Old King whatever.
Yeah. You know what I was talking about, though. Yeah, it adds in like a little bit of MIDI guitar and drum into it, and it even updates to
Hi, Socks.
Hey, babe.
I don't have the chat open on here.
Updates to just click into the light.
Yeah,
there you go. Updates to the 2013 version where it's full metal. There it goes. Yeah, all that.
So back to Halloween though.
Yes.
We've been watching horror movies since the end of September. Well, we watch horror movies in this house year round, but
Yes.
we've been actively trying to this is everything I want to get through before Halloween. I've already been to the theaters and seen at least one horror movie. I went and saw the 25th anniversary of Scream. I'm going to go see Halloween. It's the Halloween Kills tomorrow.
Oh, good.
And there's probably other horror movies out that I might see. I don't know. But we decorate, we do costumes. The only thing we don't do is we don't go to parties because most of the parties are all alcohol based. Like the Artisan is doing a big thing.
But liquor.
The concept is that they've got spirits themed with what they're doing, and
They don't have virgin ones?
I don't think so. But
Yeah, you got to stay straight edge.
yeah, pretty much. But yeah, we go pretty big for Halloween in this household.
Yes.
I mean, there's spooky stuff all throughout the house year round because of Lauren, but
I mean, her herself is literally a void in the corner
as spookiness.
And we wonder where Burton keeps going off to, but she keeps luring him over with treats.
So to stick with the spooky stuff, there's no wrestling tonight because they changed the night to Saturday because of hockey. So
Which is fair.
we're gonna revisit one of the first DC comics I got you to sit down and read.
Yes.
Jeff Loeb's and Tim Sale. Jeff Loeb being the writer here. Batman: The Long Halloween.
Which
One of my all-time favorite, is it canon, is it not canon, origin stories in the Batman universe.
I would say it's canon, just because it's so good. Mm-hmm. If you say it's not canon, it puts so much out of proportion for what could be a really good murder mystery set in Gotham City. I assume you. Yeah, okay.
So technically, it says that it is not canon.
I don't
it's a
care.
Standalone duology.
I don't care.
It showcases a critical case the Batman encounters in his early days. Neither the comics nor the films are canon and separate in the DC animated universe. That being said, the same argument gets made about Killing Joke.
And I guess the same argument would be on the other side with Star Wars.
No, wait.
Huh?
Not Killing Joke. Death in the Family?
One of the two, probably, just because both of them.
Whichever one happens to Babs.
Killing Joke.
Killing Joke. So I was right the first time. What were you saying? Sorry.
Same thing on the other side with like Star Wars. What do you consider canon? And even those who are like, I don't know, what would you consider? Oh, it's extended universe. It could happen.
So my canon on Star Wars is
Wait, here's the main point. Force Unleashed.
It's not canon.
Or would you consider it canon? Or let me reiterate the question. Would you want it to be canon?
It's a really good story, but I'm
It's
gonna say
fantastic.
I
story.
don't want it canon
Why?
because I don't like spoilers. I don't like the Darth Vader is plotting against Palpatine the whole time thing because it means he was never evil.
He knew that. Okay, he knew he was doing evil. That's why he was like Sith Republic. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. But I done some messed up stuff. But I need to know if there is still some hope left in this universe. But at the same time, he was just training him. That was the original first one of training, and then the second one was the actual conflict. Mm-hmm. And God, 2 was amazing. Force Unleashed 2 was amazing. But
So the canon per Disney is films 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Solo, Rogue One, the Clone Wars cartoon, Rebels cartoon, Visions is I think kind of what ify. I don't know that they're actually canon.
it would make sense.
I'm not sure. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't even.
Okay, well, second episode. Ooh.
Bad Batch, Clone Wars. There's one other cartoon in there that's canon. I don't remember.
But yeah, there's a lot. Hold on, let's actually just do this. Star Wars. Yeah, I bet it's gonna say Christmas special.
Christmas special is technically not canon, but per Disney.
And for George Lucas.
And poor George
probably.
Lucas, who says he will hunt down every copy of that before the day he dies and destroys them.
Yep. All right.
From what I understand, he buys them if he runs into them at cons,
Really?
so that he can destroy them.
So if you set that price tag,
It's on the internet. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's why I would be like, it's a Blu-ray, and then Kyle Katarn.
You should have gone with that image that was shown.
What?
No, it was back in the search. There was a good image that broke it down.
Oh.
Right there.
But yeah, Kyle Katarn from the Star Wars Rogue Agent. No, there's a Star Wars game that was set in the build engine. And the build engine actually worked super good for its benefit. I think it was build engine.
Okay. So this is old, but
Yeah.
correct.
Oh, well, it still threw in Han Solo.
Yeah.
And then Clone Wars Rebel, and then the comics.
There's one other cartoon.
And then all the books.
Go back and see if there's another image we can get.
Oh,
wait.
Whoa.
Scroll down.
Whoa.
What was that book? Oh, that's Rebels. Okay.
And then miscellaneous, Battlefront, and then yeah.
Okay, I can tell you right now that middle one isn't. It's just a freaking base builder game for the phone that they actually shut the servers down to. It is no longer a thing anyways.
Okay, so it's no longer canon. Then whoops.
Spoiler.
Yeah, it's fine.
What about that big ass image?
This one?
No, I was talking about
This one?
uh,
This one?
that
Oh, it's a
that?
timeline. Ooh, it's a
that's
big one.
timeline.
Ooh, it's a big one. Don't you know?
Why were we talking about this?
We
we were talking Long Halloween.
Yeah.
Um,
Holy shit! All right.
Oh yeah, this has got before Battle of Yavin. Okay, so you can't actually trust all this because it's got High Republic, which is not canon anymore.
Oh really?
Yeah, so they're making new High Republic stories that will be canon. So basically, the way it breaks down is every book that's been released through Disney, every comic that's been released through
Easy, cowboy.
that's been released through Disney is canon. Every game that's been released since Disney's purchase is canon, which basically just means Battlefront 1 and 2 from EA and what's it called? Fallen Order.
Holy crap!
All the cartoons are canon.
Oh, holy crap!
So all the cartoons are canon, except for the original Clone War cartoon that inspired the big Cartoon Network Clone War cartoon. But if you watch them, they're practically the same thing anyways, just different artwork. It was from the guy that did Samurai Jack. So Aftermath is the big books they've been doing that are canon.
Holy cow! This is a lot.
Yeah, but this is why I kind of understand why Disney was like, the previous stuff isn't canon because it wasn't all under one house.
But I would still consider it that. I like it. I like it a lot.
I understand you like it.
I mean, it makes the most sense of why he was still, at the very end, conflicted.
So, I'm not looking for official. I just want a list.
Sure. Oh, you doing the books?
This is the point I have to make about why it's an issue saying everything's canon.
Oh. That's a lot of books.
So this is the issue with saying everything is canon.
Okay, yeah, okay. Maybe.
And why Disney was like, it's easier for us to just wipe the slate than to go through all this and pick and choose.
You're still scrolling.
Yeah, there's got to be an actual count of how many there are.
I'm not worried about that now that I've seen the list.
Okay, Legends novels. That's what they're considered now. They're considered legends.
Legends. But Kyle Katarn needs to be introduced a little bit more to the
Around
new-
210.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why.
Yep.
And in one of those, Chewbacca is killed before the events of the new movies, which would mean Chewbacca would not be in them. When
Oh.
someone crushes him with a moon.
I mean, that would be a badass.
It's a badass way to go.
Yeah.
But it's why Disney was like, it's a lot to try to work with. It's easier to start with a clean slate. The movies and the cartoons.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
And no holiday special.
Yeah, no holiday special.
Listen, I like Life Day as much as the next person. That holiday special is fucking good.
It was weird. All right, but there's...
Back to Long Halloween. So, great comic book. You really enjoyed it, right?
I enjoyed it.
One of the first times I've gotten you to sit down and read a DC comic, and you've been like, I love this.
Yeah.
So,
And then soon after that, I did Hush.
yeah. And what I can say about Long Halloween is what I was going to say about Star Wars. Is Disney takes the argument of, don't expect us to reference those because we're not saying they're canon. But if you want them to be canon for yourself, they are.
Okay.
If you want Long Halloween to be canon for yourself, then it is.
Yeah.
But they recently did it as a 2-part, hour 20 each, roughly, animated film. Long Halloween Part 1, Long Halloween Part 2 for the DC animated universe. And I have been holding off watching this so we could watch it together.
Yes.
Because it is on HBO Max, which I have, and I'm like...
Part 2
jonesing.
just dropped.
Yeah, I'm jonesing to watch.
All right.
So
we're going to enjoy this.
that's what we're doing tonight. So we're going to review that. So we get a little bit of Halloween with our stuff.
Because no wrestling.
Technically, Long Halloween goes through all the holidays, but...
Yeah, all the holidays twice?
At least once.
At least once.
I think Halloween twice.
Yeah. And Calendar Man, which counts as all the holidays, too.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to do the achievement without cheating on Arkham City to visit Calendar Man in the basement for every holiday. So the first holiday will be Halloween. So it'll take me a year, but I intend to get that achievement. He's got different dialogue for each one.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm. Also, if you go to him on the anniversary when Rocksteady Games was started, he has something special to say.
Oh, good.
All right, let's get into some news.
So, a lot of events have been popping up recently, and this is the one that Quincy and I are actually in the middle of right now.
I think I've already completed like 6 or 7 battings for this.
Yeah, Destiny 2 Festival of the Lost began yesterday, and whoo doggy is it a fun one. The tower itself has spooky music, cheap little plywood coverings over windows and doors, as well as the vault and the exotic manufacturer. I don't know what to really call that.
The exotic computer.
Yes.
I don't know what to call it.
Yeah. And there's little tiny Ingrams that are little lanterns all over the place. And it's a very cute area.
I really like how they did the Ingrams as lanterns.
And then you got Headless Horseman and all that.
Plenty of jack-o'-lanterns.
Yep. And it's such a good feeling with really good cosmetics and emotes. I muted that. Look. Oh, I didn't click the right one. I'm fixing it. It's fixed.
Wait a minute. The flashlight. I've never seen anybody hold a flashlight.
Yeah.
Your ghost is a flashlight.
Yeah. But it's an emote.
Is it an emote?
Yeah, it's an emote.
Oh, okay. I kind of want that one too.
I think that's going to be next week in the Bright Dust shop.
I'm going to buy so many emotes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thankful that they boarded off that left turn before Drifter, so I can't turn into it. I mean, I always, whenever I'm going to, whenever I'm going to Ada, I always turn off that area and I circle around thinking that it's a whole area that I have to go through. But now I know the right way, but I also turn off the wrong area. But spooky, scary masks, some good ships, some good sparrows,
really
cosmetics, great guns. Apparently in PvP, the Jurassic Green is already starting to become very good if you have some good rolls with it. Candy, collect your candy, go and trade it in for some more gear.
Make sure you grab the candy that's hidden around the tower.
Yeah, grab the candy that's around the tower. Each tree has at least 50 in them. So go to the trees, pick them up, and every day you can collect it.
I didn't know it was every day. I didn't grab it when I was on today. Damn.
Yeah, and as Sock says, Rahooling around for sure.
Yeah, the Rahul being the mask was an interesting choice.
Good news, if you save up a little bit of candy, you can change it to look like other individuals, as well as...
If I get any of the ornaments and I wear them, do I still get candy? Mm-hmm. Or does it... Okay, so if I get some of the helmet ornaments, like I...
You have to purchase the ones specifically from Ava. So you can get the one that's the Newt face.
Okay. So if I buy the jack-o'-lantern one, which is one I really want.
If it's in Ava's shop, yes.
It's in the... It's a Bright Dust purchase.
No.
Not Bright Dust, a silver purchase.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, that one is your regular ornaments.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Honk Moon. That's what it was called. Honk Moon.
Well, wait a minute. If they operate as just ornaments for helmets, and I wear one of Ava's helmets, can I put the ornament on it?
No.
Damn.
Because the mask itself is meant specifically for the event, so you can get the candy. Or go into.
Like if I can put an ornament on the mask.
Only the ones that you purchase through Ava.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry for the confusion.
Yeah, Honk Moon is probably the one I'm going for.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get that one next. I have the one that looked... It's not Mithrax, but it's Mithrax, because I don't know the name of the other Elixni. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
But it looks big and ornate, and it's fine. There are 5 really good weapons with this event. Get them all. Hopefully you get some god rolls, and good luck out there. Good stuff. Speaking of events, Rainbow Six Siege Doctor's Curse event for 2021. They've had this the last 2 years, I believe. The first year, Goon and I played it. Second year, we missed it. And then this year, this one actually looks a lot more fun. This one actually looks like there's actual things for the hunters. Some really good cosmetics. You got the Oni-looking things. Just crazy Doctor. I think Doc has a new skin, because even though he's got that one that makes him look like an old gentleman. But I like that. I like that this skin that I'm showing up right now. It looks really good.
I don't play anymore, but the new map kind of made me go, ooh. It looks kind of fun, like the castle map.
Yeah. It seems Frost is also among them, which I think that was Frost, because it looks like Frost. But it makes me worry that the defenders are still going to be super strong. I digress. I think I'm going to stay out of it, just because I got tilted way too many times. So I think I'm just going to stay. I have one rage game, and it's Destiny right now. I'm going to stick with that. But
for the most part, I'm not raging in Destiny unless I'm playing Gambit with randos or playing Crucible at all. Crucible.
You don't hop into trials then.
I do not enjoy Crucible. I play Crucible for the bounties. Yeah. I enjoy Gambit. We'll play Gambit, but when other people aren't online, I'll play Gambit by myself, and that tends to really suck because you get these people that don't want to revive you, or all they care about is picking up the motes, and then which I'm not the person that rushes and gets the motes. I have no problem creating the motes.
Yeah.
But when everything's dead and you're literally pushing me to keep me from picking up one fucking mote,
you have to.
It's kind of a problem, and it's a bad play style.
It is a bad play style, but you can't if without communication breaks down. That's the best way of putting it,
I guess. Other than that, I don't really rage on Destiny. Nightfalls are fine, strikes are fine.
Yeah.
I haven't done any raids or dungeons yet.
Tomorrow, if things go well, on this here channel that you are hearing everything on live, I might stream us doing not Prophecy, not Pit of Heresy, but the other one that's really cool.
I may not get on tomorrow.
Oh.
So we may have to do it Friday.
Friday then.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yes, right.
I got the movie tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
We're going at 9 o'clock.
That's right. Then yeah, Friday. Definitely Friday. But the third dungeon that I don't remember the name of. It's not Prophecy. It's not Pit of Heresy. What's the third one?
You couldn't figure it out last night either.
Yeah, I had to look it up. While you're pulling it up on yours, Rocket League is doing another event as well. It involves DC, called Haunted Hollows, where if you play Rumble, like myself, I do enjoy a good Rumble match every now and again. Everything's kind of flavored to be similar to Batman. Shattered Throne, that's what it was. Yes, Shattered Throne is one of my the only dungeon that I can go through blindfolded. It's very fun. But back over to Rocket League in DC, you get like a van that has like "ha ha ha" written all over it for Joker. You got
Mr. Freeze
Mr.
wheels.
Freeze wheels, a Harley Quinn hat or car coloring.
Like the Chester hat.
You got the Batmobiles. There were 3 of them. I think one of them was Batman '89. One of them was the new one.
Well, one of them I think was supposed to be the Nolan verse.
I think so. The big.
It may have been.
Let's back it up a little bit.
If it wasn't Nolan verse, then it would have been Batman v Superman. Okay, so Nolan verse is on the right, 89's on the left. So this middle one, I'm assuming is Batman v Superman, because we haven't seen the Batmobile in Robert Pattinson's movie. We've only seen a
that weird
Batcycle.
Yeah, that. I thought we saw that muscle car.
Oh, that's right. He's got the muscle car one. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So that's probably Batman v Superman, and then that's definitely Nolan, the Tumbler on the right, and then the original 89. So, fun fact: that car was so huge they would have to get out on set, and the crew would have to push it and turn it because it was so big.
Jesus Christ. But it starts tomorrow. So for those who enjoy Rocket League, go and have some fun in Rumble.
This is one of those things where I might download Rocket League again on my upstairs console just to fuck around and do some matches when I can't sleep at night. And just laying in bed.
Do some tumbles. Yeah. Rumble is super fun. It's a competitive game mode, but it feels so casual because You get little power-ups, little suction cup thingy to go boing, catch the ball, bring it in, do that
I think I
thing.
like Rumble better than the base game. Honestly.
Same. Goon would actually get really annoyed that I would always be like, let's play Rumble. And he'd be like, can we just play regular? Okay.
No, we cannot.
No, only Rumble. No take, only throw. And guess what? Another Halloween event. Overwatch began yesterday.
I don't play.
I don't play either.
But for the Overwatch fans out there. They have a little trailer that played like a VHS tape. And it showcases all their new skins. There's a lot of new skins for this year. Zyra got one. It seems Bastion got yet another one. Echo got one. Brigitte got one. A lot. And it brings back, of course, Junkenstein and the 4V robots. Sorry, I keep glancing over at your computer thinking there was something you were trying to show me at that time. But the PvE mode where it's you're fighting Junkenstein and getting points, and if you rack up enough points, you get rewards, so on and so on. I figured out the one Halloween event we missed.
What was the one Halloween?
The Howering.
Oh, League of Legends. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
Because there's 6 new bewitching skins.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, I believe I've seen the skins before, but I don't remember pulling up which ones. Wait a minute, was there a thingy for it? No, that was 2014. Never mind. Dude, new Halloween skins, and yeah, it's.
Thank you, Gfinity.
Gfinity
Sports. I don't think they have the images. They just have the patch notes.
Oh, then I'll pull up Surrender at 20. Oh wait, is this them?
Okay.
Wait.
So anyway, there's new League skins.
Yeah, new League skin. Oh, that's the new Yumi skin. Spooky cat. This looks like Nami and Riven. I don't know who that is. I don't know. Fiora? I don't know who that is. Oh, man. We were just talking about these not too long ago. And that looks like Syndra. Morgana? Dude, they look so goddamn different. Like, you can at least tell, like, this does not look like Lulu to me. It looks like Poppy. Is this Poppy? Because Poppy would not wear a hat.
You're getting help in the chat.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, Nami and Ribbon. I don't know. Oh, hello, there's a video. Thank you, Gfinity.
We dropped the ball on this one.
It is Fiora. Cool. Yeah, we dropped the hella ball. But, okay, cool. All right, Fiora, Nami. It is Poppy. That's actually really nice.
Everyone that's listening to him shock and awe. She's basically got some kind of witch's
broom.
broom.
It's a broom instead of her hammer.
And she's like slamming down on things, and pumpkins are showing up.
This is Syndra.
Syndra's throwing pumpkins.
Yes.
And being attacked by fish pumpkins.
And then Yumi and her ult, because she's a pumpkin cat. Okay, all right. I can get down with that. I don't know what game mode it is now, but good to know.
So yeah, check out the Howling 2021 event if you are a League of Legends fan. I was sitting here looking at that last one going, League. That was the multiplayer game we forgot that does a Halloween event.
League.
Okay, so I do believe that's it for Halloween events, though.
That is a little bit.
Got a little Jurassic World Evolution update. They showed us that there is a section for the aviary, the regular sections for dinosaurs, and the marina section. And they showed us one dino in the marina section, the Plesiosaurus.
Yep.
Messy.
Yeah, for those who aren't here, Quincey is showing off his nice little sweater that has Nessie popping its head out.
You know, I love this cardigan. The only thing I don't like is no pockets.
So you can't say thanks? It's got pockets.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. But still looks good. But yeah, the Plesiosaurus is a part of the... would you call this a teaser? Because it's teasing all these creatures.
Kind of. I feel like they're going to do this. They're going to slowly show us the new dinos as we get closer and closer to release date, just to kind of be like, hey,
here's a new one.
And it's also going to teach you a little bit about them.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Look at it.
She's so pretty.
Yeah. And I mean, it is in-game footage, so it looks really good.
Alpha in-game footage.
Can't be mad.
Yeah, the first game looked really good too. So.
Yeah. Have we seen the Nessie ladies?
Ladles. Yes, I have.
Oh, I didn't see that was a no. Sorry.
The Nessie ladles for the kitchen I have. There's also a tea infuser.
Yeah, I saw that one. That one I saw. I didn't know about the ladle. Or no, other way around. Because you get to see its head sticking out. Yeah, it was a ladle.
Nessie ladles.
Yeah, that is
like a 3-set. They've also got like a pasta spoon. And then tea infuser. I've seen the tea infuser in person, actually.
Oh, okay. It just looks the same then. Yeah. Okay.
I love Loch Ness Monster. I love Bigfoot. I will throw down with the Headless Horseman, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yes, Brendan Lee Mulligan and Brian Murphy both had a conversation that said, dinosaurs are the introductory nerd thing. You'll find a kid who's 5 or 6 years old who can tell you everything they know about their dinosaurs, and when they turn out to be 20, 25, they're either still working on those dinosaurs or they're in D&D.
The worst part about adulthood is that no one ever asks you your favorite dinosaur anymore.
What is yours?
T-Rex.
T-Rex?
Yeah.
Straight up? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you know mine?
Compy.
No.
What is it?
Little tickle fingers.
Are you talking raptor or?
No.
Okay.
Well, I guess it would be a derivative of a bird more so.
Okay.
It is oh god, the name always goes away from me. Yeah, the tickle chicken.
I had a feeling it was a dinosaur chicken, so I started trying to look it up, and I'm just getting dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Just look up tickle chicken and see if that comes up.
If I get something weird,
I think it's Therizinosaurus. Therizinosaur.
That one?
Yeah, Therizinosaur.
Oh my god, tickle chicken is in Urban Dictionary.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the tickle chicken. It is. He is my favorite just because he handles so much. He can get fiber. He can get meat. He beats things up for you. He can get berries. He's just he's a multiversive, but he's also an asshole if you don't have him tamed. But thank you, Socks, for that remembrance because my brain knows big think good.
Socks, what's your favorite dinosaur?
I believe she said hers was the Triceratops.
That's a good one.
Yes. I believe it's Triceratops. But back over to our news. The trailer that showcases that the Demon Slayer video game that goes all the way up until the ending of Infinity Train. So if you aren't caught up, that will get you caught up. Or it'll get you to... further than if you haven't seen the movie. Because it does everything that's in the movie. Watch
for the listeners, it is Triceratops, but because it's Triceratops.
Yeah. And also, did you know that Sarah is the name of the Triceratops in Land Before Time?
Did you know that human heads weigh 8 pounds?
Did you know the Blue Meanie was beat up by JBL for real?
Okay.
But Demon Slayer is now out today, and I just thought I'd paint that little picture because it looks like a good game. It actually looks like a great fighter.
What console would you prefer to get this on? PC, PlayStation,
probably
Xbox?
Series. Probably Series.
Because I noticed it's kind of weird. It doesn't have a Switch release.
It looks like it's a little too graphical heavy.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a little too graphical heavy.
Okay.
I mean, if it could be available for Switch, sure. And Inosuke is getting this shit kicked in, but that's cool.
That's one of my concerns about when I do finally get a Switch. Outside of the Nintendo exclusives, am I going to buy anything for it? Because...
I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a couple things that you won't mind taking with you.
I don't see myself playing The Witcher on the go.
Oh.
All right, what we got next?
Saints Row.
Oh yeah, we got another look at Saints Row. They let us know there are 15 different zones.
15 zones over the 3 factions. Speaking of faction, Red Faction Brewworks, that made me smile so broadly.
Do they still own that one?
They do.
Okay.
Humble beginnings to now. That makes me wonder, with this popping up, they do still have it. So are they thinking of doing another one? I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, don't.
That's 2013.
Yeah, don't tease me. Don't look up something that makes me. Wait. What was that up there though?
Someone asking why it wasn't at the THQ Nordic showcase.
I mean,
So,
not now, but maybe.
talk about some of the fun things we saw in this. I'll do some reading.
This was some good stuff. So at the very beginning of the trailer, I was like, okay, so it's going to be just regular stuff. And then I looked down at the bottom and it says pre-alpha gameplay, which means all this is in-engine. Okay, it's still in development. Cool. It had a lot of hard cuts, very quick, less than a second. And I had to like slow it down because if the person watching your trailer doesn't know what they're looking at, that's a problem. That's a hard sell point.
It's a tease, though.
It's a tease. I get it. But if we can't comprehend what we see, we're not going to engage. We're not going to hold that in our memory. I would have missed this if we just watched the trailer up until the date or until the like coming soon banner. Because I had to slow it down. I needed to. And then I stopped. I pulled it back and I was like, I was happy to see that.
So there was an NVIDIA hack in 2019 that revealed a game called Red Faction Evolution. It was not announced at the E3 2019, and then we know what happened with E3 2020.
Yep.
So my assumptions would probably be it's still coming, but they weren't ready to say anything, and that hack has kind of put eyes on them. So now they're probably nervous and want to make sure whatever they release, they're releasing something
Good.
nice.
Okay. Because, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it at, like, the Video Game Awards, because that's in December. It always falls on my birthday. So I'm curious.
Red Faction Evolutions is the talk.
But it looks good. People, the character models look fine. It doesn't look to have very many crude gestures such as what Saints Row 3 had.
It had the Turtis.
It had the Turtis. It's things that you have to go out of your way. It's not like the dildo sword.
The dildo sword was hilarious.
It was hilarious, but it's nothing like in your face.
I didn't want that in my face.
Fair enough.
The other thing I can say about Red Faction, though, is considering the remake came out in 2018, the hack showed the title in 2019. It's very possible they released the remake in 2018 and then started working on the new game. Okay. So when it gets hacked in 2019, it's like, there's a title. That may have all been there was.
Yeah.
Because they probably started working on the game after the remake, because they probably used the remake's money
to fund it.
Fund the new game.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, people did buy it. I did not, but I wouldn't have minded. Red Faction 2 is a staple for me personally. It is one of the first persons that I would come home and just play bot matches just because it was just so fun. Railguns and Instagib.
It was Gorilla.
Yeah, Gorilla. Yeah. The one where you can destroy the entire environment.
Yeah. I mean, you can pretty much do that in the original version.
Well, yes. Well, the original was much more smaller scale. You had very specific walls. It was kind of like the Frostbite engine. It was very specific things that you could do. Then you roll over to Red Faction 2. Now you have a little bit more leeway, but it's still keep yourself railroaded. And then, bless you. And then there's Gorilla, which is everything can go.
Yeah, and also, to put another thing here, the remaster for Gorilla didn't even hit Switch until July of 2019. So, I'm trying to see sales figures on it, and I'm not really... I didn't find anything.
Marketing, remastered.
Because it's Mars. Because it's Mars. I was trying to see sales figures and see how well the game sold.
I mean, sure. Yes, Saints Row is the one with insurance fraud, where you can throw yourself in front of cars and earn ludicrous amounts of money. Yes. But
I honestly kind of enjoyed the Saints Row games for the first 3.
Oh yeah,
more than I did GTA.
Vice City holds a special place in my heart.
Early GTA was different.
Yeah,
and it's not even so much that later GTA was bad because the last GTA game was actually a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it, and I've played it more than once. The problem is with Saints Row, at least they kept trying to come out with shit or didn't release something, versus GTA's let's just keep releasing the same fucking thing. Everyone wants to make the fucking here's Skyrim again joke. Let's make the fucking here's GTA again joke.
Because I mean, what has Bethesda put out since then?
Since what?
Since Skyrim. I know Doom 2013, Doom 2016.
Okay, if you're talking since the first release of Skyrim,
yes.
Multiple Fallout games, the Doom games, Wolfenstein games.
That's right. Bethesda's back in those. That's right. Then disregard
versus Rocksteady's and Rockstar's nothing.
Yeah. Look at that baby stoat. Okay, but no distractions. As far as this looks good, I have no problem with it. I think I might put some money toward this.
Towards Saints Row?
Saints Row.
Yeah, I want it. I was a fan of the franchise, and I'll even say Mayhem was kind of a fun new take on the
open world and all that.
Yeah,
and
it was fun. It was a nice screw around game. I was happy with it. I didn't pay for it, and now that it's no longer available free to me, sometimes I do consider, well, I'll buy it. I won't pay a lot for it, so it'll have to be on a sale or something. But it wasn't a bad game by any means.
No, Saints Row 3. I mean, that was one of the first things I put up on the YouTube channel was Coderbutt and
I remember watching you try to do the mission with the dildo sword.
Yeah, and then I would do vulgar gestures, and it was one of those games of I find this funny, will other people find this funny? And lo and behold, it was, but only, of course, to people of my mindset, which is quite a wide margin, believe it or not. But yeah, with GTA, hopefully GTA can find its way to a new thing.
I mean, we just found out what we're re-releasing GTA 5 again. Yep. Great. And yeah, we're gonna get the remasters of the classic 3.
Oh yeah,
we've heard about that.
I did,
and that's amazing. And that's something I'm gonna buy because I'd love to go and relive those memories. Hopefully they're remakes and not remasters because I'd love to see them with the graphics of 5 and whatnot.
Yeah, I definitely want to do Vice City with a whole new soundtrack.
Yeah, but okay, that's one thing that I'm learning out is AFI is on one of the soundtracks of one of the early GTA games. They're doing a cover of someone else's song.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Let me look it up real quick.
Okay, you go look that up real quick. I'm going to go ahead and start the jingle if that's cool.
Go ahead.
Ba-da-bup, shoe news.
Got it. Head like a hole, San Andreas.
Oh. I mean, San Andreas, to be fair, they might keep it, but add on more. Who knows? So over to shoe news, we got ourselves some interesting ones. Where the Wild Things Are and Nike pair up to do these multiple sizes of these nice furry shoes. I like Sherpa. You literally just bought a Sherpa blanket today.
Real quick before we get to that,
Yes.
I did realize one mistake we made.
Ooh.
Rockstar released one game. Red Dead 2.
Oh, Red Dead 2. Okay. Yeah. I mean, can you call that a game?
Red Dead 2 is pretty good. I had a lot of good in it. I had a lot of customizable things in it. I enjoyed the story. I even enjoyed the online. I will play Red Dead Online. I won't play GTA Online.
Okay.
That being said, I don't like a lot of the limitations that they put on online that are not a thing. They need to make Red Dead 2 multiplayer, not Red Dead 2 online. We've limited everything you can fucking do.
Fair enough.
So, shoe news.
Shoe news.
We did buy a blanket today like this. Like you were saying, we bought it for the cat.
Yes.
Now these shoes are supposed to be where the Wild Things are, and it seems like a kind of a random out of nowhere.
Yeah, let's
release.
see what the sneaker. We always got to thank Sneaker News for having these because you guys always push us up when we're looking for those shoe news. Doesn't really say on the reason of why. It's just a paying homage to it, which is cool. It's a kids exclusive that kind of bumps up all the way up to adulthood. I can't be mad at that. But guess what? We got a whole lot of shoes today. Second one, just in time for Christmas, we got ourselves Home Alone ones. Didn't think I would be saying that today,
No, and I think it's to celebrate the movie, but also to kind of get people talking about Home Alone as there is a new one coming out.
Yes. Go check out the trailer. I didn't even watch it.
I got nothing against the kid. He's trying to act. It's not his fault that grown-ups are asshats. The movie's made for kids. They don't care if it's a sequel. They don't care if it's a remake. The movie's made for kids.
Yeah.
It's not made for us.
It is not. No.
It's a Disney Plus original. It's fine and fun. So now these Home Alone ones, they've got little scorch marks. They've got the house on it in a few places. And with that M on the back, I'm assuming it's for the McAllisters.
Yes.
So that's kind of cute.
And they are the ones that similar to the ones that he wore in the movie.
Now, what I really like is they've got interchangeable insoles. They've got
the Wet Bandits.
Yeah, the Wet Bandits and different versions of them being hurt. Mm-hmm. And then they've got the battle plans that he draws up.
Nice. And those ones, I think, did not have a date, which kind of is, yeah, it just says 2021. So by the end of the year, keep an eye out for them. These are Adidas, by the way, just in case I didn't state that earlier. Go check out the Adidas forums and see if they'll drop before the end of this year.
They're probably going to hit just in time for the holidays.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to say real quick while we're talking about Home Alone is the other thing that I'm seeing a lot of is they shouldn't be making a sequel to this. Fuck Disney. Da 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 da. Mm. Well, the thing is this is the first Home Alone thing Disney's done because this is a Fox movie that Fox made 4 fucking sequels to. Lost in New York's good.
Lost in New York's great.
I watched 3 a couple times. My grandmother owned like the entire franchise.
No, right.
3 was okay.
That was with the new kid, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I don't even remember who it
4,
was.
I do believe
that babyface kid.
Yeah, 4 I do believe is supposed to be Kevin again, but it's a whole new kid, and they're supposed to be bringing Marv back, but he's played by French Stewart. Yeah, it was odd.
1 and 2 would have been just fine by me.
Sorry, that was 4. 5 I didn't watch because I didn't know 5 was a thing until recently. But I also wouldn't have given it a shot anyways.
Right, dude.
But yeah, so you want to be mad at Disney? Be mad at fucking Fox because they did it 4 fucking times before Disney even considered doing it once. Plus, child actors got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. I'm not taking that away, but it's strange. It's all.
And there's also a lot of times, I don't want this fucking sequel. I don't want this fucking sequel. And then we get the sequel, and it's like, oh, holy shit, the sequel's pretty good. I'm not necessarily saying the sequel's going to be amazing or anything, but it's just kind of the attitude people have about things. I don't want a sequel.
Do you want a Venom sequel?
Well, no, but that happened anyways. Did you hear about the cutscene? We won't talk about it on air.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna talk about it.
That cutscene pisses me off.
Okay, we'll have a discussion now.
I'm gonna freaking blow my head up.
Just remind yourself.
Just thinking about it.
Just remind yourself. Another pair of shoe news. Mummy.
You got these out of order.
Did I?
Yeah, we were supposed to be like, we talked about these ones.
Oh, I mean,
Mummy shoes.
Mummy shoes. These are Nike lows, just in time for Halloween, just in case you're getting them in stores. October 25th. I don't think they had a price tag. Nah, I don't have a price tag.
I'm gonna say 140.
I'm gonna probably say 142. They are.
What? You just prices right? Me 142? Really?
Yeah, yes.
Or 140 TWO or 140 TOO?
Yes.
I like the eyes on the back, but I also really like the Egyptian eye on the tongue.
Yeah, I do too. But and then I'm assuming with the way that
is that a scarab? Go back down. Like a little scarab on it. That's
nice.
Cute.
But from the way this has a very interesting look, I'm thinking those are glow. Please tell me they glow in the dark. Oh, they do. They glow in the dark. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, wow. All right. And then another very interesting green one. I've been around since the original big blocky
I hated it.
Xbox. I mean, I enjoyed.
The Xbox came out. My family bought one.
It was a VCR.
I had the PlayStation 2. My family brought home an Xbox, and I was like, "What is that piece of shit?"
I remember.
And the first game we owned was some Shrek fighting game, which was god awful.
Yes.
And then we bought Fable, and that was when I was like, okay, there might be something to this console. And that's when I started falling in love. And then the 360 came out. I was like, Xbox wasn't all that impressive. And then I started buying things for the 360, and I discovered online gaming. And I was like,
Maybe.
Fuck the PlayStation.
Yeah, all right. But if you haven't guessed on what we're talking about Xbox shoes.
Black and green.
Black and green, which is to emulate the front of the original. These things are a little gaudy, but I do like the material that they use. It looks like a harsh denim, a harsh fabric.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. And please tell me the soles glow. Please tell me. Oh, they do.
You remember the
I don't
original
know.
Xbox commercials? I think those are just being lit from underneath.
Oh, the weird ones?
Whereas it was almost like there was a monster stuck inside the box and it would split open. You'd get the X, but nothing ever came out.
Yeah.
What was the name of the controller?
The Duke.
The Duke. That controller. That controller should be classified as a deadly weapon.
Oh, yeah, you could just fucking swing
Fucking
that
turn
thing
it
around.
into a mace or
Then-
what's that called?
Flail?
A flail. Yeah.
Yeah,
Turn it
yeah.
into a flail. The Duke was a beast of a controller. They've done re-releases for it, and I'm just like, holy shit, that controller could kill someone.
Now, something tells me, because this is the Xbox's 20th anniversary, and then I go, wait, 20th anniversary? Oh, man. It's been around for 20 fucking years. But this is the start of, so this is probably where it leads in of this is their first shoe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep pushing them. But Xbox and Adidas pushed this one out for November 19th, 2021 at $180.
Would you get a pair if you could afford them?
I mean, yeah. If I had $180 that were supposed to be meant at the Adidas store, yeah, I'd throw it toward these. These are really nice looking. A little shocking just because I love the color scheme of Toxic. That is what the green, black, and maybe hues of purple. That is.
Sorry, you said Toxic, and I just started playing Britney Spears in my head. Yeah. Sorry, I went somewhere.
Oh, the taste of your lips, I'm on a run.
Okay, 100% not how she said.
Hey, I'm trying not to get us a strike here, man.
That's fair.
Um,
She's a nice person. She'll leave us alone.
Oh yeah. But on the side it has Xbox Seattle, Washington, 2001, where it was originated.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good looking shoe. It is a very good looking shoe.
I feel bad for being so mean to my original Xbox. Not that I did anything to it, but I shit talked the hell out of that thing.
Mm.
And now I'm sitting here Series X, down with PlayStation Series X.
Game Pass. Another game goes to Game Pass. Woo!
That you just reminded me. I haven't even checked.
Oh, Game Pass?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we got something new.
Back for Blood.
Back for Blood, which I haven't downloaded yet.
Yeah,
that might be an upstairs console download, like a killing time before I fall asleep type of download.
Okay.
If it runs on, it should run on the.
I don't know.
Technically, there are no games that are not for Xbox One. Xbox isn't doing that.
Yeah. Medium. When I wanted to, just before I got the Series S, I wanted to download Medium. Medium said that no, it is not meant for the Xbox One.
I think that is a game developer thing, not an Xbox thing, though.
But it's an Xbox exclusive.
No, it's not.
The Medium?
Is it? Are you sure?
Double check. As far as I know, it is.
That's what it was. I wanted to mention Visage because it's spooky.
Oh, no, it isn't. You're right.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
Hmm.
So, blame
Blubber
team.
I'm going to blame them. I am not really mad at you because now I can play it if I decided to play it, but I
think there's only one other game that's locked to the Series X versus
Oh, yeah?
games that can't be.
Well, back over to shoes while you're doing that. So, I think it was either last week or the week before, I talked about these nice glow-in-the-dark shoes that revealed little tiny insignias when under more duress light. And, they were good. They glow in the dark. I love glow in the dark. Glow in the dark is always a good thing. But now there's two more. This one here that it looks a little puffy, but it's supposed to be an athletic shoe more than a stylish shoe.
So,
Nope, stopping.
yeah. Stalker 2, when it comes out, Heart of Chernobyl, will be Series X only. Fable, when it comes out, will be Series X only.
Okay.
Starfield, when it comes out, will be Series X only.
Okay.
These are all future games still.
Okay.
And only one of them is technically developed by Microsoft.
Okay.
So, they're not really pulling the PlayStation crap.
Okay.
Sorry, back to your Halloween shoes.
Back to my Halloween shoes. Release date is October 21st, 2021 at $150. But this beautiful orange, black, and I'm going to assume glow in the dark. Oh, what do you know? It is glow in the dark. It just looks like a much more puffier shoe than the last time. But like hold on. When you look at the side view.
This is the kind of shoe where I sit there and go, oh, that's going to suck if you fucking walk through a puddle.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just going to absorb
all
every
of that
fucking drop.
Yeah. And you're supposed to run in these?
That's kind of the problem I have with my Skechers. Now, my Skechers are super comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And we did like a lot of research when we were buying my Skechers.
Mm-hmm.
And I absolutely love them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wear them if it's raining.
No.
Because you will be wet socks in a fucking second.
Yeah.
There is nothing keeping that water out.
Oh, jeez. Well, at least these ones, there's not going to be that problem because these are ones I would actually buy. Boom. These beautiful black faux leather shoes. On first glance, you might be like, huh, they look like regular black orange with, a white sole.
Dude, this shoe's going to add like 1.5 inches to your height.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, fuck.
Definitely. And then when, you turn off the lights, let's grab that. Boom.
Between the heel on this shoe, or the sole on this shoe, and the Britney Spears, I'm really wondering what year we're in.
Well, taste of your lips. All right. But in short, when the lights go out and it's absorbed enough light as regular glow-in-the-dark material does, it showcases eyes within the darkness. I like these ones a lot because even when the sun hits them, they just look like black shoes with orange trim. There's nothing wrong with them. But then when the lights go out, that's when they look more fun and pleasant. October 21st, 2021 for these ones at $130.
At $130, that's not too bad.
Yeah, no,
especially
for
with that extra,
Nikes
you're gonna get.
Yeah, no, for Nikes. Sheesh.
All right. Now, with that, with all that Halloween stuff being said, we've got some horror movies coming out.
We got some good horror movies. Well, would you consider number 3 a horror movie?
No, you can move it to the end if you want.
Okay, I'll just jump.
Okay.
Do you want to start with that one?
Yeah, let's start with mine. Yeah. Ghostface is back. So, I am beyond a Scream fan. I went and watched the 25th anniversary. It was the first movie I saw in theaters. Don't judge me or my family. You don't understand the circumstances.
Well, it was your first and, at current time, your last movie that you saw in theaters.
Currently, yes. Halloween will change that as of tomorrow, but unless I get struck by a bolt of lightning right now. Okay, I think we're good.
Thank you, Zeus.
A bolt of lightning.
Very, very frightening.
I love Scream 1.
Yes.
It's fucking phenomenal. It's perfect. I wouldn't change anything. I love Scream 2. Fucking phenomenal. It's perfect. I wouldn't change anything. Scream 3 is okay. What I would change is that having Kevin Williamson actually write the script rather than just providing the outline. But he was busy and was on other projects, and they brought someone else. And the movie, I think, suffered a little bit.
Okay.
I love Scream 4. We'll ignore the fact that Emma Roberts is in it. I thought Scream 4 was really good. A lot of people didn't like it, and I don't know why. I was one of those people that wouldn't watch the MTV Scream show when it came out because I'm a fan of Scream and everything. And then finally, one of my friends convinced me to watch it, and I started watching it. And I never actually finished it, but I ended up actually thoroughly enjoying that show. It actually ended up being pretty good. But now we're back to the original Scream cast, Scream 5.
You got the old house you had mentioned. You have about a lot of the old cast members rolling back up.
You have all the surviving cast members back. You've got Courtney Cox back as Gail Weathers. You've got David Arquette back as, I do believe, in the last movie he was Sheriff. This movie I didn't see him in the Sheriff outfit at all. But
he had the revolver.
He did have the revolver, so Sheriff Dewey. You've got Sidney Prescott, played by Neve Campbell, back. And I do believe the deputy from 4 is supposed to come back. There's been a lot of petition, including, I think, from Wes before he passed away, to bring back one of the characters that was kind of left...
Matthew Lillard.
Well, I'll talk about that in a second. It was kind of left obscure as to whether or not she died, and that was Kirby's character, played by... I know her name. It's right there. Oh, it is right there.
Oh, I know. I'm not... no.
Oh, this is going to drive me nuts because I know her name.
Well, while you're doing that, Lauren watched this trailer, and then at the very end, Ghostface calls Sydney and goes,
What?
"Hello, Sydney."
Yeah, normal hello Sydney stuff.
Yeah.
It's Hayden Panettiere, by the way.
Ah, okay. But it looks like a really good trailer. Like there's, I mentioned this twice already. I'm going to mention it one more time for those who are listening because I didn't mention it here. This is the year for where scary movies, the victims begin to fight back.
Yeah, kind of. It's also the year of like what seem to be good sequels. Because this is looking like it's gonna be really good.
Oh yeah.
One of the first things I noticed watching this version of Ghostface, whoever's behind the costume, is more brutal and far faster about things.
Yeah.
A door opened and he slashed someone immediately. He ran up behind someone. He broke someone's ankle. Like, this Ghostface is going a lot quicker and a lot more aggressive and violent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also,
You keep doing it.
I do. Quaid from he plays Huey in The Boys. And it looks like also we're seeing Sydney and Ghostface interacting, which means we do not get that terrible, terrible rumored fan ending of 4 where the mask is removed to reveal Sydney's the killer. That was one of the rumored endings for Scream 4. And I was like, they do that and I will burn my fucking ticket stubs. I will leave.
Yeah, no, what the fuck?
I will tweet for a reimbursement.
Yeah, I would fight
Yeah.
because you have someone who's been plagued by this for so long, and then all of a sudden, no, I went insane and decided to do the yeah, no.
So this one's looking good. It's Kevin Williamson writing it again. Sadly, Wes Craven has passed, so this will be the first Scream movie he didn't direct. But being back with Kevin Williamson writing is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Boop. Really quick, another thing that has happened in this, what you were talking about with the fighting back, is we've got the new Chucky show that just aired yesterday, the first episode. We get 10 episodes of that. We get Halloween Kills. And now we got this.
Motherfucking welcome to Raccoon City, Resident Evil. And there was a side-by-side comparison of in-game versus this. And so far, things seem to be on par. The only thing that's a little weighed is how the characters look versus their in-game personifications. Because I was like, that's supposed to be Jill? Oh, that is Jill. And I was like, okay, that looks like Rico. Oh, that's Leon.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of those disconnects. And I was like,
Yeah, so we've got Yvonne, how do you say his last name? Jogia?
Jogia or Yogia?
Playing Leon. You've got Tom Hooper playing Wesker. And you got Robbie Amell playing Chris Redfield. Robbie looks a little bit. Robbie's not too bad of a pick.
That I guess.
But the thing is when I'm looking at these, and you got Lily Gao playing Ada Wong.
The bitch in red.
Kea Scodelario?
Yeah, you're guessing
Yeah.
who's mine.
Playing Claire Redfield, and Hannah John Kamen playing Jill Valentine. The thing is she kind of looks like Jill a little bit.
A little bit. Darker Jill.
It doesn't matter that they look like the characters as long as they play the characters.
I'm cool with that.
And what I can do also as an example for that is, remember, they did have a guy that kind of looked like Leon. They made him look like Leon in the other Resident Evil movies. It wasn't Leon.
It was not Leon.
The writing was terrible. The acting didn't work.
I remember seeing this one scene in one of the Resident Evils where Leon was prominent and he had his, puffer jacket and all that. And then literally just after they run into him, he does his introductory thing. As they're going down an elevator, he takes off the puffer jacket and everyone else, removes the clothing, that iconic clothing.
Yeah, it was literally just for one scene.
And I was like,
and that is just, you don't need it.
I mean, but I'm excited. I am excited. I said I was going to be on the back end of excited, but I'm excited because I would love to see a good introductory for those who aren't going to go in and play 1 and 2 again. And it seems to be a good telling.
So it looks like it's not just... Because it says Welcome to Raccoon City, but we're seeing the mansion.
Right.
We're seeing Raccoon City Police Department.
So this is 1, 2. I think this is going to be 1, 2, and 3 because that's Raccoon City.
I think it's going to be 1 and 3. I don't think we're going to see Leon's parts of 2. I think it's following Claire mostly. We barely saw. I think we're seeing, like, we saw Leon for a few seconds, which is great. Mm-hmm. But I'm seeing more Claire than anything. So I really think it's going to be 1 and 3.
Because, okay, you had the Arklay Mountains, which it showcased, which is 1. Mm-hmm. Then you had the city, which is 3.
Which is 2 and 3.
Well, 2 and 3, yes. Yeah. Well, 2 is mostly the RPD, which you get the RPD at the beginning.
Yeah, you get the RPD at the beginning.
So this is 1, 2. I think this is 1, 2, and 3.
I'm just saying I don't think it's going to focus too much on 2.
I
think the core of the story is going to be Claire's story.
Yeah, it'll probably go over. It'll probably go over 2, but it's going to be there because they're in the RPD.
And I think the reason they're doing that is because the other Resident Evil franchise was an action franchise.
Yes.
So let's focus on Claire, who's an investigative reporter instead of a action hero. Yes, Claire does action stuff, but she's not an action character.
Yes.
So I think that's kind of the concept of they don't want it to be
that, and she was trying to reconnect with her brother.
Yeah, I think the concept is that they don't want it to be an action movie, and that's where focusing on Claire's character makes more sense.
Yes, and I'm not mad at that. And they did the iconic Resident Evil 1 famous head turning around with the bloody mouth thing, and I'm like, cool. I'm happy that they're showing it. And then in the midst of this trailer, there was someone writing something in blood, as one does when you're under the influence of the T-virus.
Use a pen, Sideshow Bob.
But as the camera turned around to show what it said, and I will quote, "Itchy Tasty," which is a reference to Resident Evil 2. A note that is written by a security guard that is slowly starting to figure it out, but figures it out a little too late.
I don't think they're going to ignore 2.
Oh, no,
I just don't think it's going to focus
about
on
2.
2.
Yeah.
I do wish they had thrown some Zero in there, though. I didn't see any train.
No train. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't even go into Raccoon City. It goes around to the Arklay Mountains. Yeah. It goes to a city north of Raccoon City.
Yeah, so, I mean it's welcome to Raccoon City. Anyway.
Yeah.
IGN did a nice thing where they paired up every movie scene we're shown with its counterpart in the game, and I say go check that out as well. It was fun.
As far as the comparison is concerned, I give it like an 8 out of 10. It had good comparisons. It had people who looked like it, and then when you finally figure out, like me, I was like, who is that supposed to be? When I finally acknowledged Leon, who is Leon with a mustache and trimmed beard, I was like, oh, okay, I like that now.
I mean, it's not a bad look for Leon.
It's not a bad look. It's just I didn't know who that was. Yeah. I thought it was Rico.
And we're going to jump to the last one.
Last one?
Yeah. The Black Phone.
This trailer you had already seen, and then you pulled me over just because I'm a fan of Ethan Hawke.
Yeah. So this is from Blumhouse.
Scary stuff.
This is Ethan Hawke again doing a Blumhouse movie with director Scott Derksen, who did Sinister with Ethan.
One of my favorite scary movies now.
Yeah, it's an amazing horror film. And he went on to do Doctor Strange, which was amazing. And he was supposed to be doing Doctor Strange 2, but had a creative falling out with Marvel and left. And he actually filmed this during the pandemic. And now you've got Sam Raimi doing Doctor Strange 2. This one, the best way I can describe it is we're following a kidnap victim.
If I may.
Okay.
Sixth Sense meets Panic Room.
Okay, kind of, yeah. Maybe less Panic Room, because that would be...
Okay, then fine.
That's
fine,
a home
fine.
invasion.
Yeah, okay, then Sixth Sense and...
Sixth Sense is a really good...
Saw?
Kind of, yeah. Minus the death traps.
I mean...
the person's a death trap. It's a hostage, or not even a hostage situation. It's a kidnapping situation with ghosts.
With ghosts.
Watch the trailer.
It's a good trailer.
It looks really good. I'm excited for this one.
Like, lately, new scary stuff has kind of been out of my periphery, and this puts it back into it. Also, hello to everybody in chat.
Yes, hi.
Because lately it's always been the remakes or the redos, and it's been hit or miss. Like the Ju-on update, the Grudge remake, I saw it.
Okay, what'd you think?
Did not like it.
Didn't like it.
Mm-mm.
To be fair, there hasn't really been a good one.
Yeah, the very first
Well, I
one.
mean, yeah, the first one. I'm saying
Good
sequel,
after.
sequel, remake, whatever.
Yes. I mean, it had some good parts of it. It's just the pennies don't make the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best I'll say about it.
But so here's an interesting thing. Do you remember the days of Blockbuster?
Yes.
Our local Blockbuster did a thing where you could bring a movie in, and based off of the condition of the movie, how badly it was wanted and whatnot, the demand of the movie, they would give you credit to buy a movie.
Okay.
Basically selling the movie to them.
Okay.
My mom bought The Ring, not Ringu, The Ring, and hated it so fucking much she sold it to Blockbuster.
Okay. I mean,
and that's just kind of the best example I can put with these remakes of The Grudge and these sequels of The Grudge.
Okay. With The Ring though, that actually is tell for tell, just an Americanization of it, but it's pretty much a tell for tell on the Ringu. It's pretty much the same.
The only downside The Ring was good. If I gave you the choice between watching The Ring and Ringu.
Ringu. The only reason why is because pacing. They screwed up on the pacing. The scene with the horse, it was supposed to do damage to her, but it jumped over and left her unscathed. And there was actually a reason for that horse doing that, and it didn't paint it to those who were a little confused. Like there's a few hits and misses when it comes down to the remake versus Ringu. When you watch Ringu, you gather all the little subtleties up until the very end. Meanwhile, you watch Ring, and you're like, I guess. But if you watch Ring first, and then you watch Ringu, you're like, oh, that's what that was hinting at. Oh, that's that one scene that, okay. And it begins to paint a bigger picture, I guess. I would suppose, if you're, big, broad in mind. And then you watch Ring 2, and then you just hate everybody because that has nothing to do with anything. Did you know they made a sequel to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
There's another sequel.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's also a crossover with Ju-on.
That I saw. I might look into that one just because it seems like it's an idea. Because you have two very good dark mythos trying to cross over into one another. One that is... Was it American made?
What?
The crossover?
I think the crossover is actually Japanese.
So then you have an American trying to take over a Japanese set because they kept Ju-on / The Grudge Japanese.
Here we go. Here's the breakdown of The Ring. So there's novels: Ring, Spiral, Loop, Birthday, S, and Tide. There's comics: Ring Volume 1, Ring Volume 2, Ring 2, Spiral, Birthday, Ring 0, Birthday. Films: Ring, Kanzaban, then Ring, then Raisin, Ring 2, The Ring Virus, Ring 0, Birthday, The Ring 2, 2005, Sadako 3D, Sadako 3D 2, Sadako versus Kayako Rings, and Sadako 2019. There's also a short film that was made in 2005 called Rings, and there's also a TV series called Ring, The Final Chapter, and Resin, which was made in 1999. And then there's video games, The Ring Terror Realms and Ring Infinity. And there's also there's also three radio programs: Ring, Birthday, and Ring.
So Birthday is supposed to be a good cover over because on the birthday of the one who originally pushed the Ring onto people, on their birthday they would treat themselves to one. Mm-hmm. In that one, it would always cause like this catastrophe of many being taken because of course, panic ensuing in the one that they want to take.
Yeah, so it's Sadako versus Kayako, or The Ring versus The Grudge for us Americans. So I do believe it was Japanese made.
Yeah. But okay. Good.
That doesn't mean it's good, though.
No, it doesn't mean that it's good, but it means that it probably had more care put into it.
Maybe.
Hopefully. It is on. Did I see that right? Was it on YouTube with ads?
It might be. I'm not sure. I was waiting for the Rotten Tomatoes to load.
No. But I'm back over to the Black Phone though.
Audiences didn't like it.
Oh no, 28 on Rotten Tomatoes from the audience, 48 from critics.
The other thing I can say about the Black Phone, it is a book from Joe Hill, Stephen King's son.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
If this is writing to screen, I am behind him on it. It is.
So it's set to release February 4th.
Oh, my mom's birthday.
Take her to see it.
All right.
She doesn't do scary.
Yeah, it does not do scary. But it is a really good thing of like being able to deal with ghosts while also trying to have a suspenseful mystery. I am enjoying that.
Yeah. You got a bit of fighting for yourself. You got a bit of a mystery. Like, you gotta watch the trailer because I could explain it, but it's more fun to watch the trailer and understand it.
Yeah.
Through seeing what's going on.
It's 3 minutes of understanding a lot.
And it's seeing Ethan Hawke in a character I haven't seen him in.
Crazy
Bad guy.
bad guy. I'm sure he's had a bad guy role.
Nothing I've seen,
Oh, probably.
but I mean, I've seen him as dysfunctional good guy.
What about that the freaking one where he plays a gangster?
Which one where he plays a gangster?
Training Day.
Training Day is good.
Oh,
He's
cop?
the good guy.
He's the cop?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
one of the cops. I mean, the other cop's the bad guy.
Oh.
Denzel Washington's character is also a cop, but he's a bad guy.
Oh, he voices Batman.
And Bat Wheels. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know who. I knew so Ethan Hawke's supposed to be in the new Moon Knight show. He's not Moon Knight.
Oh, no, he's not. But, do you think he's Letty?
Maybe. I
If
don't
he's
know.
Letty. Ooh, he would be a good Letty. Okay. Wow. Tesla as Nikola Tesla. I could see him as that. He's done a lot.
Yeah, he's done a lot. And I've only seen so many of them, but
The Purge?
no, he's a good guy.
Good guy? Oh, the father.
Mm-hmm.
He's
He's the one that makes who works for the company that makes the security systems.
Gotcha. He was in Robot Chicken?
That's funny.
That is
Godzilla
funny.
Jr. and Jason.
Yeah. Someone tells me he would just, hey, you want to do this silly thing? And he would just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Yeah, can I have a couple beers? Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't seen everything he's done.
No,
But
I
everything I
haven't either.
have seen of his, he's never been a bad guy in it.
Yeah, Knives Out too.
And you get the before sunrise, before sunset, and before midnight movies where it's just like a romance thing. and
Yeah.
whatnot, So
Yeah. Ethan Hawke was the heartthrob from.
there was supposed to be another before in that,
Mid-2000s.
and from what I understand, the female actress in that turned it down because she didn't like the script. There was
Fair.
supposed to be a fourth one in the franchise.
Oh, fair enough. He's also in another thing that caught my attention, but it lacked attention to keep me, called Zeros and Ones.
Yeah, that one looked a little odd.
It looked a little odd. It was very heavy political hands, about a set of twins, one that is a recluse but has a bit of, what do they call it, conspiracy theory mind, while his brother goes out and causes those conspiracy theories and anarchy and so on and so forth. And then there's a bit of a juxtaposition of
weird.
political power. It was very strange, but I can see this being like those who liked Pelican Brief or
I like Pelican Brief, but this didn't interest me.
yeah.
No.
Okay.
I have Pelican Brief on VHS still.
I remember. Yeah, you showed me.
So, something we don't have pulled up here, but I want to touch on real quick.
Okay.
Netflix has announced That 90s Show from the creators and producers of That 70s Show, who, to be fair, also did try making That 80s Show, which didn't work.
Yeah, they did.
But the big difference is it's going back to Point Place.
Okay.
So it'll be in Point Place, Wisconsin, set in the 90s, with the actors for Kitty and Red reprising their roles, playing the grandparents taking care of Eric and Donna's daughter during her stay with them in a 1990s summer.
That's actually a really good one. I'm actually here for that story. I'm not a big fan of That 70s Show.
I liked it a lot. The last season fell apart, but that's I'm gonna put the blame kind of on Topher Grace. He ditched the show and whatnot. So
Fair enough. But I mean, like there were every now and again I would run across a couple scenes just off of like just randomly. I don't even know where I would see them, but I would catch them, and the scenes would always just get a smile out of me at least, in the bare minimum, just because of all the actors between Ashton Kutcher, the one who played Fez.
Wilmer Valderrama.
Thank you. The last name always gets me. But between them, those two alone just get laughs and chuckles.
So the way I'm looking at it is Laura Prepon, who played Donna, has done projects with Netflix. She was in Orange is the New Black.
Oh, yeah.
She's one of the main characters in it. Ashton Kutcher has done stuff with Netflix with The Ranch.
Oh, that's right.
He's married to... it's right there. No, it's right there. Mila Kunis.
Yes.
So I doubt she would say no to coming back if he asked her, and if they asked her. Wilmer Valderrama, I don't think has done anything with Netflix, but I don't see him saying no. I think he really enjoyed his show on the... it's Wilmer, not Wilbur.
Wilmer.
Yeah. Valderrama.
Val. I'm just gonna do that. Cool. Glad we had this
I don't think he's done
talk.
anything with Netflix. Oh, it looks like he showed up on The Ranch. Okay, so there we go.
Oh, he's a part of the main cast of NCIS.
That's
Good for him.
after I stopped watching, I guess.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him.
So, I can see him possibly coming back. I don't see Kutcher having any issues coming back. I don't see Mila having any issues. I don't see Laura Prepon having any issues. Topher Grace would be the one where I'm like, I don't know if he'd come back or not, because he's the one that left the original show.
Oh. I mean, the money's there.
It didn't matter when he was doing the original show. He still left.
We'll see.
And then obviously we won't get Hyde back for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
He was the first one of the original cast to say anything about the new project, though, which is kind of weird. He congratulated the actor and actress that play Red and Kitty.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I think it'll be a cool project, and it's coming from the original producers and writers and whatnot. So, I'm excited to see it. I think they're going to do like a 10-episode run, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it'll be just the one season or if they're going to leave it up to how the show does or whatnot. So, all right, we got one more thing.
So we like Bruce Willis to a very mild extent, just because we like the movies he's in. We just don't like him outside of those movies.
I like a lot of Bruce Willis movies, and I used to be a big Bruce Willis fan.
But
I don't like the way Bruce Willis is nowadays, and I kind of feel like he's starting to... he's gotten too into he does the same role over and over again. That's kind of one of the big things. It's kind of the same character again. The movie itself is different, but the character's the same.
isn't his last name like a Mick something?
I have no idea.
It doesn't matter. We need to get that boom. It is literally Die Hard, but in future.
It's not even really that, because it's future based off the technology we're seeing, but the reality is it's Most Dangerous Game.
Yeah. Oh yes. Most Dangerous. Oh yeah.
It's Most Dangerous Game mixed with Die Hard, mixed with every movie that's ever been like, what happens if you keep prisoners on an island?
What was that one with Stone Cold Steve Austin? The one that you wanted to show me.
Oh, it's
The
Damned?
Condemned?
Oh, The Condemned.
Yeah.
Which is basically Hunger Games, but with prisoners.
And
There's a Ray Liotta movie where it's the prisoners get left on an island, and you've got the cannibals and you got the non-cannibals. I think it was Ray Liotta. This concept's been done before.
I think there's a problem with that logic, my friend. Putting cannibals with non-cannibals. Who's gonna eat?
Well, that's the thing. There's people that have there's prisoners that have formed a community and they're growing crops and whatnot, and then you got the other ones who are just crazy bastards and try to eat the new prisoners when they're dropped in on the island. It was an interesting movie. And anyone that tries to escape gets blown up.
Cool, as one does.
In this case, it's just him. It seems like, which is what makes it more Most Dangerous Game. He's being hunted by a bunch of rich assholes.
Yeah.
Because they say he committed a crime.
And
he was a cop.
And he's also the universe's most unkillable person.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
It's very much, it feels like something he's already done.
It does. It feels Blade Runner.
Honestly, Neil Donahue is the only reason I want to watch this movie. Because watching this trailer, guys, go watch this trailer, because I have a big complaint with it, and that's that the sound mixing.
Oh, it's terrible. I turn it down a little bit. Giving you a heads up.
Like it's almost like they went, we're going to record the dialogue while we're doing the movie,
and then
crank up the dialogue.
And then the sound effect cut over, and then oops, both are too loud. And
they don't mesh well with the scenes.
Just leave it in.
Hopefully they fix it. But yeah, so this was another trailer.
But Neil looks great.
Yeah, this was another trailer that we were like, oh, okay, so here's this.
Yeah, and
it's called Apex.
Apex,
like Apex Predator,
I guess. But the very ending of the trailer, seeing as it's not really spoilers, but I feel like it spoils because it's like them doing the face-to-face thing in like when he's tired and all that, and I'm like, did they just spoil the ending?
They draw guns on each other.
Yeah.
His gun makes an explosion, it looks like, for some reason.
Like a flamethrower. Rah. I don't know. I'm hoping it's good. I don't know. I don't think it's one that I would go out of my way to see.
I said McDonough, and that's not how you pronounce his name. I just realized I said
McDonough.
that. McDonough?
I'm just saying that to say that. Don't follow me.
It's
McDonough.
got the damn GH, and that's fucking me up.
McDonuts.
It's not McDonald's, although it's close.
Well, that's everything that we have for today. A good old hour and a half. Good stretch. Good stretch.
All right, guys. We will be back next week with our reviews on Batman: The Long Halloween, the animated 2-part film.
Yes.
About to go watch almost 3 hours worth of animation.
I'm not mad at that.
No, it'll be fun.
Yeah. Remember to tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a frenemy. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Be sure to check in at this YouTube channel that's going to be down in the description, as well as here on twitch.tv/TheUglyMugs. Now that we're both kind of in Destiny, you might see a little bit of us playing it and kind of hanging around. Friday, I'm seeing as we've now got a date set. I'll probably record then, and we'll go through the... Oh, God, we literally said it.
The dungeon.
The dungeon of which...
Well, you didn't say which dungeon, did you?
I did, because when you pulled it up, I was like, oh, that's it.
Oh, was it the Shadowed Throne?
Yeah, the Shattered Throne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brain big small.
All right. Well, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, and don't forget to check out our Humble Bundle.
Yes, right above me.
Humble Partner. Go and support a charity.
Yes.
Bye.